Go.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. What's up, good people? Had to put my laptop on do not disturb because you know what I'm talking about. We got some serious business to handle right now. Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy 2026, y'all. We right back in the mix. Thank God, right? We grateful for another year, another day, another minute, another breath. Because you know none of that is promised, right? Gratitude is the attitude. Back for another edition of the Cheef and Go. The Cheef and Go Show. It's the Cheef and Go Show. A lot of new things coming up for 2026. But today I have a special guest that's nobody, right? And I'm gonna bring him in a second, but you know what I'm talking about? Let me go to Instagram. We got to start this thing on Instagram. I always forget. But we're gonna get this crank convo started. Y'all already know. Cheef and Go Loops, doing it for the culture, you know, doing it for the culture. And when I say doing it for the culture, it's not specifically go. I mean, it's not only go, but of course we focus on go because that's what we was bred in. That's why I was bred. I didn't play drums in the church. You know, I got me some drums, and as a teenager, and I was straight at the go. I was outside at but I moved on to do hip hop and R&B and all type of other beats and production. So when we talk about the culture, we talking about just as a people, right? As a urban people, it ain't necessarily just black, just the people that's the minorities that's uneducated and ignorant to certain things. We trying to elevate the mindset. We trying to elevate the knowledge. We trying to educate. So of course, you know, we talking about music in general, but more specifically go and DMV because that's where we come from. And a light needs to be shined on the DMV and DC and go specifically because we've been kind of in the shadows for so long. But let me tell you right now, all eyes on go, right? All eyes is on go right now. Okay? All eyes is watching go. Even Trump, like I was gonna go to the Aqua to see RE for the last show. Didn't make it because, you know, Melania had very big things, big crank, big things. Big G, white boy, sugar bear. I love the go. So nah, but for real, it's bigger than go, but we focus on go, and I'm here to try to educate and expose, and you know, we're trying to get these conversations, get to the problems, or get to the solutions for some of these problems we're having in go when it comes to sticking together and things like that. So back for another episode of the Cheef and Go. I'm your host, Lil Chief, Chiefy Dog, Chief Rocker, Chief Dizzle for Shizzle for Sheezy for show, Mr. Chief Keep It Brief, the Cheat Code, Rockadamas, Rockaware, all them Gabby joints. Y'all know Gabby gonna name 5 people. But clap it up for making it for another year, y'all. You hear me? 2026. We right back in the mix. So I'm gonna bring in my guests for tonight, and we're gonna talk about some of the things that's going on in go at this present moment, and maybe you know how we can work to have resolution and resolve and to come to common ground with some of these things. My man Sean in the building. Sean, a 46 smoking gun. Sean say, I'm the goddamn CEO. Eric Stevens, as always. These my day ones, sandboxes. They, my faithful Cheef and Go people, man. I definitely appreciate y'all, man. Much love to y'all. We gonna get this thing going. Um, okay. I gotta screen these joints. Hello, I'm new here. Okay, Kitty Cole. Okay. Welcome, Joshua Sumlin. All right, Kitty. Okay. All right. We got weirdos in the building. I think. I don't know. I can't tell. It'll be so much weirdo stuff coming in. What's up, Kyrie? Make classic songs. It'll calm down. Absolutely. Right? Classic. hits solve everything, right, Kyrie? I'm with that. Young Keith, my little cuz. What's up? What's up, cuz? Glad you came through, man. We gonna talk about some things. All right, so I'm gonna bring Goody in. I mean, nobody in. See, I messed that up. Huh?
I won't start no shit, won't be no shit.
Okay. We might be about to.
I won't start no shit, won't be no shit.
We might have to start a little bit of something, but that's because.
They're crazy. They real crazy.
All right, so we're gonna bring Goody on in on the Cheef and Go. Welcome to the Cheef and Go. Nobody. Some may know him, but some may not.
Nobody. That's who am I? Nobody. But
Nobody.
Yeah, nobody can Star Wars though. Nobody may have some things to say. What's up, Chief?
Absolutely, absolutely. And nobody is, I don't want nobody. I caught the whole play. Look, you got a whole strategy leading up there, man. I see the work. I said, oh, my man is not playing. He got a whole man. That's what I know. So this is my man, nobody. Some people may know him, some may not. I got a lot of respect and love for this guy. He's always been on point and on the one when we talk. We be on man time. You know what I'm saying? Is always real conversations on God. So, you know, we about to, we this conversation started. We on the Cheef and Go. Y'all happy new year. It's 2026 and it's time, you know what I'm saying, to get right to it. Just like yesterday it was time to get right to it. You know what I'm saying? I don't do the resolutions. I do the resolutions every day. I wake up say, nigga, I got to do this better. But as it is a new year, right? Even though it ain't no leaves on the trees, we can get into the deeper meanings of, because the spring is really the new year when everything spring forward, when you got trees and the weather is nice and you could go outside but on a Gregorian calendar, we in America, we ain't gonna get deep. That's what I'm saying. Like Cheef and Goes for the culture, but we gonna start getting into the knowledge, the real knowledge. But tonight we're gonna get into some things that's going on in our culture. Hey, Tina Turner. Hey, thank you for stopping through, sis. Hey, man, good guy right here, man. Hey, look, he about to talk that cloth talk. Yeah, ain't many can talk that talk. So, all right, so let's just start here. I'm gonna save this little part I'm thinking about. What was it that sparked you and gave you the initiative or the initial spark or buzz to say, man, I want to be in a musician, or more specifically go, however it started for you first?
Man, what, 9 years, 8 years old? I was in the alley. Used to be uptown. We was playing in the alley on buckets and cans. Everybody did that. I mean, I was a little boy, and Trouble Funk used to come down social quarters all the time with us. And I really didn't like Trouble Funk. They played too fast for me, but I was young. I'm saying I've been around go-go for man since we started trying to play in the alley on buckets like 8 and 7 years old. We used to beat. So as we came and got older, by the time like I was like 12, 13, started being in the band with Diablo and Bo.
Okay.
Diablo we used to be in Turl. Diablo, we was in music class. Diablo used to be playing Jump Y'all down there. He playing it on the keyboard. Somebody playing on drums. Only thing was missing was the bugs. I came out of that motherfucker with no mic. I was the bug. So that's how we started. I think we was in 7th grade in Turl.
Okay.
And from there, we started a band. It was me, Diablo, and Bo. Bo played with TCB. You know Diablo. So it was a lot of us. Black James came to play with us, but that was we was teenage, we was kids. And that's what started my journey in DC music, period.
And let me say this, because like you said, I talked to keyboard players, bass players, trumpet players, lead talkers, two men. Mostly all of us started on them buckets, right? That was the culture here. Louisiana got a rich culture. You know, a lot of cities, urban places you go to, you got the street drummer is what it's called, right? But more specifically here, because this was kind of, I can't even say the origins of our sound, because Chuck wasn't playing on buckets, right? but he had a makeshift guitar he had at Lawton. But Junkyard was a big part of that, what we became, because we saw them in movies even, right? So 1980 Junkyard started. So, from there until where Sardines dropped in maybe 84, right? We were, a lot of us, because we were saying, and I even heard there was a lot of Junkyard bands. A lot of people was calling it junk, because we was on buckets. I tell the story of me being on Harford Street, right there off Alabama. I went to Stanton Elementary. I was there in the beginning, and we had Calvin Woodland, who had the boxing ring, who was training boxers. And then when the boxers wasn't there, they was having what they call drum circles now. The youngest, the buckets and the cans, and I'd be trying to, find my way in. So I was talking to Wink one day, and he said, man, we laid the foundation for y'all. And that's a fact. So definitely a lot of that started with us seeing Junkyard. But hold up, I got to give a shout out to my sponsor, y'all. That's all I know is the Good Madness connection. I just popped this one out the plastic. I want to show y'all the back. But man, hey, look, y'all better go holler at them. Let me put the address up, because if y'all don't know, around that same time, 1985, the Madness Shop was started, right? And we talking about the originators of a lot of the fashion and the brands that came later, right? Came from the Universal Madness. So I got to give a shout out to them for, collaborating and sponsoring the show. You know how people say, yeah, proud sponsor. I'm proud to be sponsored by Madness. I'm so thankful and grateful to be dealing with these guys, because they legendary, and I feel like it's only right for them to be sponsoring the Cheef and Go. So, all right, now back to you. You with Bo and Diablo, and y'all cranking in the alley.
Nah, we wasn't at that. That was the alley. Alley was way before that. Like you said, everybody was Junkyard. When we was playing in the alley, it was just a bunch of us just playing on cans. You asked me what inspired me. Remember when everybody had the Woody Woodpecker style, da-da-da. We all thought, as we got older, everybody thought they was Bugs. Pedro, E, Buck. Everybody wanted to be Bugs. That's why I can't understand. That's why I can't understand how can anybody disrespect Bugs, because it wouldn't be nobody without Bugs. Everybody, all of us wanted to be Bugs at a young age.
Let me just say this. I don't hear nobody disrespecting Bugs, but I do hear a lot of people saying, man, I'm going to see RE. I hope Funk ain't there. But Bugs said it in the interview, and it's just, you can look at the timeline. He was looking at Funk. Funk was
he
looking
was
at Chuck. So, but I've never heard nobody say, man, Bugs some trash ever. Not once. I'm just saying, I just wanted to put that out there.
I've been saying for years, certain talkers, they legends in their own kind, may disrespect Bugs or Bugs.
Yeah.
I've seen the Bugs is the godfather of crank. That's
absolutely.
Absolutely. And one of the dudes that we talk about now just disrespected Bugs because he's getting the Go-Go Award. You can't, it's certain things without Bugs, our generation wouldn't be.
Exactly.
Okay, we didn't follow Funk. We was too young to go up the black hole to follow S's. Only thing we could, we went to the Safari Club. We got over to Evans Grill to see Jump. We followed Bugs played everywhere outside. We wasn't able to see RE. We was only able to see Jump. And we followed Jump. Now, Big G came along and everybody uptown started following Big G. But Big G still, Backyard came from Junkyard. It still wouldn't be none of us without Bugs.
Absolutely. Let me shout out Osifo, Osaro, Lee. Not your first time. I appreciate you watching from Nigeria, man, because we already know this where this come from. We got to get into Fela Kuti and Afrobeat, right, with Chuck. And so in the 70s, the Africa 70, the Africa 80, Fela Kuti was a whole, you know what I mean? If y'all know the history, he was like a political, he was talking about the real thing. He was for the people, basically, activists, right? So for people watching from Nigeria, that's a beautiful thing. But yeah, like you said, we couldn't get it. I was listening, I'm riding with my cousin, he got the essences and from the black hole and this and that. And this is the time where the Ibex was 18 to get in and 21 to drink, and even other clubs, like some of them clubs you mentioned. But a lot of the joints the Essence was playing, maybe the Black Hole was there. Look, we didn't even know I was too young. I wasn't going to the Black Hole. I just heard him on tapes, but I was Junkyard could be touched more. They was kind of, you know what I'm saying? You're right.
And it was more, Junkyard was more relatable because $55 motel.
Mm-hmm.
It was more, they was hitting songs like Bedrock. They was playing the Michael Jackson. They was playing Word and Sardines. So that was more relatable to us.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Funk and Mickey and them, they was playing more songs that we really couldn't relate to at that particular time. It was an older crowd. But we could relate to Junkyard because Junkyard was hitting Got to Give. They was hitting more melodies that we could vibe to.
Well, let's talk about sex. But no, Vinny D, shout out to Vinny D, $55 motel.
Yeah, that's why we was able to grasp more than Junkyard. 55, when I heard $55 motel, that done it for me. That was before Sardines in the World. You heard the Word, Sardines, all of that. That was relatable for us at that age.
Mm-hmm.
So we gravitated to Bugs. We gravitated to Bugs. Now,
Kyrie say Junkyard was the same age. They were more close in age to us, right?
Yeah, we saying the same thing. But they was older than us, but we gravitated because we could understand their music more.
They were closer to they was Berry Farm surreal. They was like in the trenches. So C Mills was up, Chameleon. C Mills say RE was doing more cover, mature cover. When you were talking, I was thinking that was like almost like the intro to Corona Sexy in a sense, right? Da 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 da. Right. They were doing, that's true.
And that's why we adapted to Junkyard. Man, they had bad Wilma and Fred, Tweeds.
Wilma.
Yeah. They was doing more stuff for us. They was doing more stuff for our generation to relate to. And he was right. Essence was doing more covers more mature music, and it ain't say we didn't like it, but we was able to follow more what Junk was doing.
Because Funk was a DJ, right? Foots and them they started the Young Dynamos. And then Funk, so he kind of was Funk was saying I was suggesting certain songs, and then when he came in, so he was probably had a lot to do with that playlist, and he was probably a little older. But yeah, AC Mills is called covers. When you playing somebody else's song, it's called a cover. Absolutely. That
was all Junkyard. And Junkyard, and even Buzz was so smart. Buzz was taking Essence stuff and putting it on a more level for we can understand it. Because mind you, Donnell and them was blowing horns. So it was funk up front.
Yep.
It was funk and white boy rapping. So we could relate a little bit, but it wasn't nothing like to that. It wasn't nothing like that Young Groove. You know what I'm saying? They took Junkyard took the one-on-one. Junkyard took the Lock It and turned it into Rough It Off. And you don't even know it's the same thing. They just changed the beat. But we was able to gravitate because it was Rough It Off. It was just a lot of stuff that they took the same thing. They just made it more our age friendly.
Digestible. And now I'm just thinking, right? Before Plucky came along, Junk ain't have a bass. They ain't have a guitar. They ain't have horns. So that's like you're saying, they were like Wink said. We laid that foundation because Hugbucks, it was just crank. We ain't have a guitar ever. We had a bass player later. When Los got locked up, then Lorenzo came in, and when Los came back, Lorenzo kind of went to bass, but he had just started playing. Lorenzo, an organist, flat out, right? So we didn't have that musicality, right? Even to this day, if you listen to the patches Junkyard use, it's usually nothing soft about none of their patches, right? They choose their patches in a certain way. I had to analyze this. I'm like, how did Junk keep that sound? It's like, we want the crank to outshine the music. And you're right. And so Essence was that. And so then Back comes and wants to be both.
Yeah,
and then when Nate and Bob came, then now Back kind of got the
Back took it to a whole nother level because Junk was a crank band. Back became a rap band.
Absolutely.
When
Was the hip hop.
when they fell onto Onyx, when they fell onto the duct tape, when they fell onto the Onyx,
Snoop
that's
Dogg.
but no, when they stayed onto the Onyx, when they
That
fell
was the
onto
first
that
thing.
Onyx,
Yeah. Yeah, my
that's where
bad.
they stayed all night. And really that was when they started doing that, that took Go-Go to a whole nother level because Los was rapping all night. No band never did nothing like that.
Yeah, they was incorporating hip hop in a different way.
Yeah, they were. I
Because
mean,
hip hop was changing at that time. It's like 93. Like you said, Onyx. I remember Wilmer's Park. Take him out,
yeah,
turn him out, Slam and all that. Donnell was rapping. And
but not like
Benny was one of the first people, a lead talker who really could rap, but not hip hop. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not like we rap, like we know
yeah,
bars. So
nah, yeah,
and so Los was the intro. Really, I tell people all the time, that's when everything changed, like you said. But even G was rapping. As I look up at the sky, even though they was
but
covers, but
because
Los
he was
was
coming,
flat out
he was coming behind Los. Yeah,
freestyles, something new. Los gonna give you some Tupac for 4 bars, some of his stuff. Yeah, nah, you're right. I tell people, and we've been in so long. I study it, and I be like, yeah, this was the time where the hip hop really got incorporated. You're right. And so, like you said, now from what Junk was doing, right? Because who was the two that was rapping with Junk like that? Bugs might hit some treat him like a prostitute verses, or you know what I'm saying? Pratt might have some verses, but it was nothing like what when
it wasn't that. Yeah,
But these were we talking about the progressions. My bad. I said I was gonna let you go. Shut up.
yeah. Super Dave gave it to you back then. He was Super Dave.
Yeah,
He was giving you rap after rap. He was Super Dave. He wasn't 32. Pratt to be rapping, but it wasn't nobody that was gonna give it to you like Los at that time. But all of them laid the foundation for us, man. And where Go-Go is at now, we had a problem that really a solution is simple if everybody would just listen. If everybody, we got a solution, and I want to give a solution tonight. But everybody's not going to agree with what I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? But that's the point. We got to be able to agree to disagree and be able to respect each other.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And when we talk about the go-go culture, I don't mean the fans. The fans can say whatever they want to say. It's the people who I'm talking about is the people that's supposed to be into go-go, a DJ, a rapper. Where you at, Cheef? You gone? A rapper. If you're a rapper or a singer, a DJ, a clothes, if you're a part of this go-go culture, you're one of us. That's who I'm talking to. I ain't talking about a fan can say whatever they want to say because they're not one of their fans. But I'm talking about if you so-called want to see go-go come together, come make it, we got a solution, but you got to be willing to hear. We're going to talk about the problems. But first, I'm going to give a solution. And we can talk about some of the problems. I'm going to talk about the incidents. I'm not going to talk about people's names.
Okay.
I'm going to talk about incidents, and y'all understand what I'm saying. But the solution to go-go is togetherness. We all got to be together. Now, I'm saying all of this out of love. Because I love everybody that's in go-go, that's doing what they got to do. But we have to stick together. If you come from a DC, no DC dudes should have no business keep ragging another DC dude. If you got a problem, especially on the internet, you got a problem with him, go see him.
Mm-hmm.
Why bring it up on the internet?
Especially if you got his number.
Because that's because you need followers. You need it's an attention span.
Clout, right.
Now let me go into this. Go-go, whether anybody agree with it or not, go-go is a teenage sport. It's a teenage sport, it's a teenage business, and it's a matter of opinion. Meaning, like I said, we was in go-go as teenagers. We started out in go-go, 13, 14 years old. And as we got older, we got jobs, and those people still in go-go. Now, the problem is coming from 40-year-old people now that's just jumping into go-go. And they don't know the rules of go-go from when we was younger. So they distorting the game. when we was younger, we didn't run around with each other. For one thing, when we was younger, 13, 14, we was playing at Barnett's, Bundy, 909 spot. You had to play around 58. Sursa Court, you had to play around East Street.
Bald Eagle Rec.
Bald Eagle Hawk. We had to play with Hawk. So you couldn't afford to disrespect nobody online because you had to come up in their neighborhood.
Right.
But right now, everybody's talking so jazzy and fly online. And Funk made it safe when he changed the Go-Go's to grown and sexy. And all these people that's talking 40 years old, you wait till you get in Go-Go. Y'all wasn't in the black holes trying to go from the black hole to the Met. When they beefing all up and down Georgia Avenue, y'all wasn't coming out to the Go-Go's then. Because every night somebody would die. Yeah, they wasn't coming out to the Go-Go's. So now these people now are coming out to, they all coming out the woodwork. They're Go-Go experts. And they really disrespecting our culture. And the reason why I'm speaking up, because a lot of y'all guys are making DC men look bad. It's so bad, y'all got the women calling y'all girls and sissies. If the men keep crying, what y'all gonna leave for the women to do? There's no reason why DC guys can't get along, because whatever he doing, you're not a part of it. For instance, let's talk about, we can talk about the museum all day. That's that man's business. Everybody has the opportunity to go start their own museum. If he's stealing money, okay, you said that 1,000 million times. You put him on blast. You just snitched on the man enough. The feds, authority, everybody know he's stealing money.
Okay, so
from it.
Let's do this right here. And I've heard, I ain't never been in the feds and none of that. And look, I've been lucky. I've been blessed. But what I hear is when you go to these joints, DC stick together in there. So
in the DC car.
So I got Go-Go Ventures in the building. And my man Joe Jack, he say, no, it's not. Social media is used to get a mass message out, no different from a text blast. How would you guys suggest getting an emergency message out to the community? What's the solution to that is what Joe is asking, Go-Go Ventures.
What type of emergency message? You already done said enough. The man hot. The man snitching. The man stealing money. How much more you want? You alerted the authorities. Now what you want to do? You want to take the key and lock him up yourself and put him in a cage? If you don't mess with it, leave the man alone. I'm asking y'all all of this out of love. We need each other to stay strong. Joe Jackson is a very smart man. He is God-driven. But also, what I told you, the same way I explained to you, he is God. He is of a divine power. But he has so much power, it's hurting him. He don't even know what to do with it himself. I ain't even want you to say his name. But you can't run around disrespecting men and think you're gonna solve the problem. You run around, you can't keep calling people names and disrespecting other men and think it's not gonna be no consequences. That's not how we was raised.
Okay. Look, I don't know. So look, I don't know if I need to bring him in. If I bring Go-Go Ventures in, he's gonna try to take over the goddamn conversation.
I mean,
so
you got control. You can block.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. So he's saying you're not answering the question. I'm just looking. Nah, I love it when people tune in because this is what we're doing for the culture.
But he said, what's his?
The question was, how do you guys suggest getting an emergency message out to the community if it's not via the internet?
Because you already got your message out. We ain't telling you, you let it go one time. But we don't want to keep hearing this 5 years down the road. Leave the man alone. Because for real, it's showing division among us. You putting DC stand for divided city. Let DC stand for dollars and currency, not dead clowns. Let it stand for dollar and cents. Don't let it stand for dumb chumps. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand that we got to stick together. You already voiced your opinion about Slim. Everybody, that's your opinion. Whether or not you like him or not. You are a man. Start your own thing. Why you need to it seems like when people do that, they need backing from other people so we can get pushed against this person.
Mm-hmm.
Man, leave that man alone. You can do the same thing that this man doing. Go get your own fund and start your own go-go awards.
And it feel like divide and conquer in a sense.
Don't start no shit.
But
Won't
listen,
be no shit.
So let's see what Dimitri, what Queeby saying. Yeah, I mean, I feel that. Like, I just be sitting back looking at all there's like a circus of, and sometimes you gotta shake shit up. Don't nothing go without friction, right? That positive in that battery, you hit the alternator and then pistons go. That's what changed shit. So Joe be having great points, but it do, like, be feeling like, God, every time I turn on my joint, like, God damn, Joe.
Okay,
but let me say this. And right now, like I said, all eyes is on go-go. We done did certain, man, it's people, the podcast genre, you got people that Martin Lawrence and people that's from DC talking about go-go, people that, Shannon Sharp, Wale going there, and they say, oh yeah, I remember, and like we always say, man, people know about go-go, but it's just like, it's just putting this little box and tucked away. But now that it's kind of been looked at from all this work we all doing, and the politics from the We Love Go-Go. I mean, the Don't Mute DC and all these things and Mochella. So now people might be just coming and never seen them. Let me check this out. Now they see all this dissension. So let's see what Queeby's saying. No, we want the go-go community to demand that money to be paid back and allocated to where it's supposed to go in the first place. All right, I'm gonna speak on that. You want to talk about it? I'm gonna speak on it later.
Man, it's a matter of me personally. It's a matter of opinion. Why you think it's your money? Just because somebody else tell you that that's this money for go get your. Everybody can go do the same thing what this man did.
Yeah.
It's like y'all sitting around as kids on the playground. Y'all punish. Oh, they over there playing. Why they playing? Go do what they doing. That goes for all you bands crying about promoters don't let you on the show. That's what I'm saying. You don't know go-go. All of us started from, go-go bands start from your neighborhood. You start right there. You play right there in your backyard. You play right there in your backyard. You start playing for your neighborhood and all your friends. Then from there, you may expand bigger to the next block. You expand and that's how you got your crowd.
Your high school, right?
Yeah, go-go. Yeah, your high school. Go-go. It has rules, but then it don't. It's no rules. If somebody don't let you get on the show, or Chief, how many times I just got blackballed when somebody told you we don't want nobody in no band? I'm not coming to no internet and yelling. Man,
right.
I'm gonna keep it moving. I know how to make money.
Yeah, but like rightfully so. You got old school folks. Like I seen a post, I seen a Lonnie B joint today, and they was talking about the old niggas and who voted. And he said, nah, old niggas just still drinking RC Cola and out here searching for perks. And what I'm saying? It's funny as shit, but real talk, niggas be like email, or niggas might have an email by now, the 88 hustlers, but like a lot of people not even, savvy, internet savvy, but some people are. So and it is a new day, so you can't be stuck. So I'm saying I'm down with, I understand the internet part too, but I just think it's all has to be used respectfully. And like you saying, back in the day, it wasn't no internet, but if you said shit on the mic and it was on that tape, you're gonna have to pull up in that hood and see them people.
It's gonna be
problematic.
Yeah, it's gonna be caught. And right now, y'all going in these clubs with all this security, so you yapping, woo, 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 and then you turn around. Or I'm grown and I'm living my life. I'm not trying. But you causing problems. All I'm asking, instead of causing a problem, try to for all of us to get along. We're stronger in numbers. I may not get along with Queeby, but she's a hell of a singer. I would rather her be on her side than not to beef with her, because she's a DC person. She's a DC artist. And let me get all of this. I want to get all this out the way, because y'all keep talking about DC artists or DC rappers not respected. I've been rapping in DC for a long time. I never got disrespected on no show. I always got love in all go-go's. When I rapped in the go-go, you got to understand, you coming in there with a CD trying to play at break time with a band, you're not going to get the same reaction. That don't mean that these people don't like you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I rapped in all go-go's. There wasn't nowhere that I went that I wasn't respected as a rap artist, as a rap man. I made money everywhere on all my music. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, we were selling CDs in the 90s. I think my first CD was with the Market Mob, Down Search Recorders. We be selling that 3 songs, $10. I sold that, man. We sold a whole bunch of them Jones. And I think even we were supposed to get a record deal out of that, but I didn't. We was all getting locked up. But I'm just saying, for the fact of the matter is, we stronger in numbers.
Right. So
it shouldn't be no definition. And you could say hat is a hell of a word to use, but you can get upset. But every time you yell out another man's name and you got another man, dick in your mouth, you hot. If you got a problem with that man, address that man. What you doing when you bringing it to social media, you yelling, you a type of person that's being locked up and you get in a fight with somebody, your bunk buddy, and you yelling, yeah, what you want to do? What you want to do? You yelling for the gods to come. And that's the same thing you doing on the internet. You hot. If you got a problem with it, pull them up. If it don't work after that, move on to your own thing. You planted our mission as people on earth as a God. I'm not going to take nothing from Slim. Slim is a God. I was sent really to help Slim, but I told you the whole situation went left, and I blame myself because I knew better. I know how to push his buttons. I know how to pull him each way because his buttons is easily pushed. And I know which way I wasn't supposed to go. You know what I'm saying?
So the premise, the main focus of our talk tonight is, how do we find common ground? How do we agree to disagree but still move forward, right?
Right.
And that's just grown up shit, accountable shit for man time.
And that's what I'm trying to say. I mentioned, even as men of God or you a street stand-up man, Chief, I never try to change your mind in the way you think. I was only there to plant the seed. And after that, let that seed grow. Even if you got a woman that don't believe in the same religion, you don't lead that woman, you plant your seed. And you let your seed
infiltrate and get
you let your seed grow.
Yeah.
Once he made what he did, his statement, he planted his seed. Now it's time for him to get away from it. He's doing good things with his music. But why take all of that away when you run around talking about you gonna rape another man? And you yelling this, you taking all away from all your good vibes. Everything good when you start yelling all this hot shit. You take away from all your good messages when you start being Obama.
Yeah, so positive energy begots more positive energy. That, like I said, I could get into a lot of things on this show.
And then that's
magnetism. Go ahead.
And then not only that, you talking to a person that's obvious you don't know his background. The man is 1-4 for life. Him and Genghis, that's 1-4 for life. That's it. So you got a lot of riders still. Young dude made a post, said it ain't no OGs that if some of your chain gets snatched, there's still some man that can send 20 niggas over to another side of the city and tear a city up, man. So I'm saying we shouldn't disrespect each other. That's what I'm saying.
But come on. Yeah, I mean, this is only on the Cheef and Go, but at the same time, but yeah, that's information. It's about information, but we trying to get to find common ground, right?
Yeah, we shouldn't disrespect. All I'm saying is we shouldn't disrespect each other. If you're doing something good, don't polish it by being, don't polish it off by being Obama. You know what I'm saying? Do your good deed. Plant your seed. You planted your seed. The man stealing money. Can't you? I challenge any of you. Be strong enough to move on from that situation.
Yeah.
Even I'm talking about even. Let's even talk about. I'm hearing all this about the PA tapes and all this. We know who want everybody to make PA tapes. Chief, if I want you to make a PA tape, and I know you ain't making it, I'm gonna call you up and say, Chief, I want a CD on your band. When the next time y'all play, I'm gonna come to your show and try to help you make that CD. Or a lot of people talking about what they need to do in bands, and none of these people ain't never been in bands. You know what I'm saying? And and like I say, I'm for Slim making his music with his bands. You found funding for a lot of people. That's good. But don't come and disrespect people, man. Because everybody is not going to go for that. And if everybody, and I want to love everybody. You know what I'm saying? I want all of us to get along, but we stronger in numbers, Chief.
Facts.
We stronger in numbers. We weak, divided. DC got its own clothing. DC got its own music. DC got its own distribution. It's even said you'll go hard and bust on your homie, but you won't bust on back at the government. The police killing us every step of the way. And we ain't one time, I ain't telling us to shoot back at the police, but goddamn, how long we gonna keep letting the police just kill us and we don't go back at the police? But if me and you get into it, I'm gonna shoot you, Ted.
Quick.
I'm
on site. It's on site.
It's on site. But then the police coming to take you away for the rest of your life.
But we don't mobilize like the Panthers did, right? And we assemble in an organized way with arms and following the Constitution. They ain't know what to do with that, but infiltrate that with what's the Intel Pro. But look, so
look at what Queen you just wrote.
Yeah, that's what I want to get into. Yeah,
look at Queen. If you really for the culture, then you should want to see thieves and gatekeepers. It's thieves and gatekeepers everywhere. You wasting your time worried about a thief, and you should worry not to be disrespectful to you, sister. You don't worry about the small shit. You create your own, and you try to be different, and you try to be better than a thief and a gatekeeper. You make yourself. You just make yourself. You make yourself better. You make yourself bigger. If you know he's stealing money, all right, well, I'm going over here and I'm gonna get this money and I'm gonna do the right thing with it. We knew about that funding back in, I'm with them girl bands and all that. We've been around that funding since 2020. We didn't, for one thing, I'm not participating in the funding because I'm not talking about it as a crime spike because I don't believe it's a crime spike in DC. I look at stuff different. I believe DC is the safest time it's ever been in.
Oh my God, we lived through it. But so okay, so he said if he knew about the dollars and cents, he wouldn't be saying this. So let me say this real quick because Joe, you post and you comment. You know what I'm saying? You in my algorithm, I see everything, and it'd be like y'all go research and y'all would know this, and this and that. And I went and looked up the Go-Go plan and a lot of stuff you said, but I don't think people even got time to look up what 15 million has been spent so far or things like this. But if you could show us the records too, that would be something that, because you got a lot of people rocking with Joe, but it's blindly though, because that's what the internet do. Somebody say something and people just go on it without doing their own research. So it would be beneficial for your argument to show us some of this information for one. And then he say what he's saying is his opinion. So, but Joe, what you be saying is you're saying is based on facts, but that's what I'm saying. Like, produce, because I look. I don't got time, and I might sometime. But this my thing. Let me go back by myself. This is my thing right here, Slim. I've been doing this since 1992. 1991. I was our incubation and potential new experience. We got in the Huggerbucks like 1992. Right, we came on Metro World 93. We was in Virginia 93, 94 before we ever stepped into DC or whatever at Barry Farms Day or whatever these first shows we did, Tacoma Park. I have never sat back and said, man, I just I thought when I saw that it was signed in, that's a beautiful thing. The government money is hidden. And let me just say, I was gonna go to one of them panel joints at the Kennedy Center. I'm like, all right, let me get involved. And Ron Moulton did a little video. And he was like, woke up on his couch, he ain't brushed his teeth, and it was very unprofessional. And he was like, yeah, everybody come down here, and we're gonna talk about this and that. And he was like, yeah, but it ain't really for Maryland. It ain't really for VA. This is more about DC and this and that. And it's just like, okay, a DC address, I could give you a couple of them because I grew up I'm real, I'm real live from here. But it just rubbed me the wrong way because there's so much that come from Maryland and Virginia. And so I said, all right, I'm gonna get over that. I'm gonna go down there. So I went and and they said parking at the Kennedy Center. And I went to the link and the link didn't work. So these were some of my first moments that rubbed me wrong with Ron Moulton. But I know how hard it is to do some of these things. So I'm not gonna hang this guy because of that. But what I'm saying is I make all type of music. When I started producing, I was in the band or out of the band, which was still and is still playing on the radio here and there. Thank God. That's my go-go award that we are still relevant in a sense, right? But I started making other music, and I'm on that lane. I'm doing hip hop, R&B, everything else to try to get to the money. And it's like, okay, if I tap in, then I throw the go-go in, whatever, move to Atlanta and all this, whatever. Now I've come back to say, man, I'm a go-go master, right? I should be making all go-go for the culture. That's why I do this show. These are all the things. I had to go to Atlanta and make go-go loops and all these things to say, man, let me just focus on this because I'm an expert in this. But I won a Grammy. And guess what? If I don't win the Grammy, I don't care. That's cool. I know how the Grammy selection work. I know how all that work. It's a bunch of, yeah, it's cool. But a go-go award, bro, it's like, it's okay. Right? It's okay. But I'm happy it's here to acknowledge the people, and that are putting in their work. But I just don't think we should be upside down on our head about the go-go awards. Now the money, Queeby, right? For the money and the things, that has come. Ron Moulton was in position with the Pieceaholics. He was kind of just that guy that was right there. Hey, Ron, what do we do? And he does have a leg or foot in go-go, right? He has some history in it. And so he took it and ran with it, just like anybody would have did if they had that opportunity, right? So instead of trying to fight him, like, why don't we get with him, figure out how we can hash it out to make it all greater or go do our own? That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But I have never, go-go ain't did shit for me, right? But I did a lot for go-go, and it's okay because that's what I do. That's my God-given, anointment. I'm appointed to come do what I do. And I'm not bragging, but I know I've put some stuff out. But I'm just saying I'm not just sitting here expecting. So I'm trying to work with these people. Like I said, Darren X saying, man, we need people to come in so we can make it better next year. I know they've been saying next year since 2010, Joe Jack, Go-Go Ventures. Like I said, so that's what we're talking about. It's probably about 4 other things. My bad. I had to say that because, man, come on, guys. Okay. Where you at? Oh, my bad. Good. You already in here. I just got to put you in the joint. Yeah. They going in. I'm trying to keep up, but this is a great conversation. Only on the Cheef and Go.
Yeah, I mean,
no shit won't be no shit
unless it need to be shit.
everything that you saying is correct. Get it. What I'm just saying, man. Unity is the best way. If that man's stealing money, 15 million. You could have by now, all these years you talk about it, maybe you could have made your own 15 million. You keep worrying about what another man pockets.
Yeah.
You can't focus on your own pockets, though. I told you this a long time ago. You keep worrying about what another man doing. You all over there in his yard instead of cutting your grass. You worry about his grass growing. That's something. The men don't, DC men are not of that caliber of nature. And I always been taught, my uncle always, I came from my uncle was a gambler. He said, we step in the crap game, a shooter. Why are we going to bet against the shooter? We're going to get on that shooter side and roll with him if he winning the money. So if this man wanted the money, get on his side. If you don't want to be on his side, create your own. Just the same way he go get funding. You got the knowledge now. And it seems like you got the knowledge to beat him.
Absolutely.
Go get your own.
Absolutely.
But you can't focus. You can't go get your own because you too busy pulling on his coattail.
And then got your own, from what I know, and you did some great things with it. Harley Davidson and Fridays. This is not a show against Joe Jack. Let me just be clear, but we all know that, you know, Joe Jack is the biggest voice that, you know, so but this ain't a show, you know, this is a show about.
Look, he said who I
that's with nobody. Exactly.
I'm nobody. But check this out, Chief. That just goes to show that people run their mouth so much. They don't know that they ops is already on their line. They don't know. I ain't even gonna say no ops. You run your mouth so much, you don't even know who you talking to. I already had this conversation with him years ago. It's just that he's so whatever his mind racing so much.
On red, he on red.
He's so on red that he don't even. And he said he's waiting for the consequences. What type of man? What? Come on, man. Let's get. I don't want no consequences to happen to no one. I'm trying to de-escalate it. So I'm asking all of y'all if we can love each other. If that man's stealing money, move on to your own solution.
Because I want to say this too. Because let's just get back to the basis of what go-go music is and where it started and what Pops would say, right? It was about love. Like what would he be saying? What would Chuck be saying if he was alive, say he retired at 7'4", you know what I'm saying, before, and he just sitting at home and he's seeing these, you know, and granddaughter said, that grandpa, look at this. What would Chuck be saying? Because this is a music that's based on love and community. And, you know, our music came out at a time of civil rights and the end of civil rights, of, you know, and congregation of. So what would that's the thing. Like they say, what would Jesus say? What would Chuck say?
To my knowledge, Chuck would say, ignore all the negativity, fat boy, and keep pushing. That's what, hey, you up there, you're on that mic, you sound good. Man, don't be listening to none of them, but you cuss too much.
I show you right.
Yeah. Stop cussing so much.
Yeah, you know, you got to do that.
Yeah, whenever you do your set, you come on at halftime, don't cuss so much. And ignore them. We don't even respond to them. And you know, everybody that's around me, Chief, you know they don't want me to even do this.
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna talk about this one time, and I'm gonna leave it alone. Look, he say, cause taxpayers' dollars is for everyone and not everyone. Whatever. I don't even care about that. Get your own.
Let's go get our own.
Get your own money. For one thing, I never agreed with the government because I ain't even gonna get in this. But a lot of the people that's telling you to turn in your guns and all that because they obligated to do it because they getting the funding. I don't believe in the crime spike. I don't believe it's a crime spike. And they not going to agree with what I'm saying. I don't want nobody to die. I want the killing to stop. But you need to tell jokers stop getting killed because they not just getting killed for nothing. If you do something to somebody, it's consequences for your actions. So I'm telling you, everybody be accountable for yourself. Let's love each other and not beef with each other. It's too much already going on. If you got a problem with a person, talk to them in person and try to squash it. It's some things that you won't say to this person when you see them eye to eye, but you'll say what you want to them. But when that dude walk in that Fridays, you're going to clench up and be like, nah, don't take it that way. But why did you say that then? Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? I want us to look, we stronger in numbers. DC make its own clothes. DC make its own music, its own movies. I always said DC can do whatever they wanted to do here, man. DC is the next big thing. I don't believe in trying to go somewhere, get $1 million from somewhere else. For real, we're not really making that much money off music. Streaming, you need 150,000 streams off YouTube, to get $1 or $100? Why do that? I mean, I ain't saying don't stream your music, but still hustle. Still hustle your music, still hustle your money.
Have a strategy, right?
Yeah,
so
have a strategy.
That's a great point, right?
And I already, and like I told you, I already got a strategy for them. I've been making money off my music. I've been making money off my clothes. You some people come get clothes, I still sell a CD.
Yeah.
Because why wouldn't I sell a CD even if they don't have CDs in their car player? People take their CDs and put it on their MP3 player.
Like we said.
All I gotta do is sell 10 CDs to make $100.
Like Lonnie B said, these niggas drinking RCA and like niggas is old school. These niggas that was at the Go-Go Live, they're whole different, right? That's somebody's grandfather, maybe even great grandfather. But so the point I was okay. So CDs, I want to get into the stores, right? The good people, and then I want to say for those who don't know, vinyl been having a resurgence. And some of it, like I think the last couple of years, the biggest percentage of vinyl ever sold. But tapes, okay? Tapes are in right now. Just for the people who not studying the game, tapes are in. And like we saying, it's old school dudes that be like, I don't know what to do with that USB Slim. I need a CD, right? Yeah. And tapes are in. I wish I could show y'all. I got tape decks right here. Man, so we got to think about how to be clever in our marketing because we come from a culture of tapes, right? And vinyl, of course, because we was, the 70s, 80s, right? But tapes, people are selling tapes. You got to figure out a way not to just on all platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, Amazon, where you might can download it or you stream it and give me a fraction of a penny. But if you actually buy it, it's 99 cents or 129. But tapes are in demand right now because people are going to these retro ideas, just like that. Fashion comes back, the 80s, the 90s. The 90s was one of the biggest eras in music for go-go and in general, fashion. So these things, people are buying the tapes and these vinyls just for collector's items. They're never even going to play it. But you got DJs that's using the Serato virtual joint that's going to want the vinyl. But like I said, some people not ever even playing it. And so you can look online and find some of these classic records, right? That's there, but you can print up your own vinyl and tapes right now. So you got to think about a physical, if you study Nipsey Hussle and just different people, but he was one of the forerunners and saying, man, hey, you could come and say, man, I'm going to do a tape. We call it a tape, but it ain't a tape no more. I'm going to do an actual tape, and that's the only way you could get it, and I'm going to charge you $150 for it, right? And you put it in a certain packaging, and that's all this is marketing. So that's just on the other note of just how we got to think forward, especially with all eyes on us, because all I know is my MCs. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to the Madness Connection. But hey, so we behind on these comments, Goody.
He say,
you see that?
But he just talking, but can't tell you much. I told you what's going. Why worry about what somebody else doing? Make your own. That's the bottom line. What I'm saying, put more people in your circle in what you doing. Don't worry about another man. And out of that, you got the power. You don't have to mention another man's name. You got power going right now. Why don't you start your own go-go committee? Go-go Ventures. Let's take go-go Ventures. Why don't you take everybody and start a go-go Ventures committee? Put all them people in there and y'all become the true voice of go-go. But without mentioning another person's name. Now y'all start a distribution company. Y'all put all the bands. Y'all start a big entertainment company. Go get the money. But don't sit around, keep knocking another man. And the only reason I'm saying something, because all of y'all arguments all on the internet is making us look bad, man.
Exactly.
And if you make anything about me or whatever, I'm not going to comment nothing back about it, because this is my last time doing this, Chief, because I don't even do this. But
yes,
it need to be said because we've been here since the 90s, and all these new people just started coming around after 2015. All these new people is the ones that's causing the problem. And we letting you know it's not you supposed to love each other, man. Not keep talking about each other on the internet. It got so bad now, rappers Even rappers from here, from DC, you hear, I'm the baddest in DC. Why you not the baddest rapper in the world? We didn't appreciate none of them rappers coming to this town. When them rappers came here, I ain't even gonna say no names. When them rappers came here, we said they already sound all right in the studio. But we knew when we got them on stage, we was gonna eat their ass up on the pocket. Because none of them rappers couldn't keep up on the pocket. But I'm just saying though, we stood together. And all I'm saying is we need to stand together.
I'm just saying.
Don't start no shit, won't be no.
Because I'm trying, like I said, I'm late on these comments. They might even been gone. But like, and we're not about to address all that because that's like trying to chase down every barking dog. That's ridiculous, right? That's insanity. But it just seemed like, okay, he don't know you because you said you talked to him before, and I said something about proof, and he said that's the problem. That's ridiculous. That's not the problem. We want to see facts.
Want to see facts about what?
No, I told him, I was saying like he always saying about this much has been spent and all that, and I'm not saying it hasn't, but I'm just saying I'm not concerned with that. I do what I do, and I got a God power. I'm powered by God code. Yeah, man, right?
Right, and he is one of them that's powered by the universe. But that's why it's so energy. That's why he be crying on the internet. That's why he's so passionate, and it's oozing out his ears. But if he learned to control it, he have self-control, he's going to go further.
A master of the universe.
Yeah, but if not,
man, by the power.
Yeah,
Crank skull.
Eventually, he's gonna burn and crash because you transfer all your energy into a place where it don't need to be, man. You know what I'm saying? Even what I'm saying now, I'm just talking to this because I want this to be the first time. I'm not doing no more of this because I know if nothing positive can come out of this, then we lost. I'm asking all of y'all, can we come together as one and stop with the bullshit about life? Stop with the bullshit about the Go-Go Museum and all of that. Come together as artists, stand with one another. Stop trying to put one rapper with another rapper against each other. Stop trying to get us all together to ramp and go against another organization. It's enough lanes in here in DC alone where you can make your own money. Right, but
okay, look, it's so many. I've been trying to keep up, but we can't keep up. But we're gonna because we had an hour and 3. And it's all good. I mean, I'll go 2 hours. I don't know if you saw this one. He's talking to me, a guy who has pulled up everywhere all the time. That's Hispanic speaking is ridiculous. Okay. He should do his homework. Yeah.
He don't know if I do. Hey, Chief, what makes him think I didn't do my homework? Chief,
look, I got some deep intel about homework. I ain't even.
Hey, Chief, that's what I'm saying. You spat your life so much. How you don't know a motherfucker ain't know? Come on, I ain't getting all into that. Right. And let's leave it alone. Hey, I'm asking everybody.
Yeah, I'm an old man. Look.
Can we get along, man?
Be careful, everybody.
Hey, can we get along? Can we stop? Because nobody is better than the next man.
No, because we all are part of the collective consciousness. We all a part of what God created us to create and to spread love and put creation out in the world and expand, right? And then it all send back in a positive way. But we can use that for evil if we choose to.
What did Queevy just say on her last comment? Answer Queevy. Queevy just said something. What'd she say? Answer her. Right, but I wouldn't cut your throat for a spot. Yes, but even if you did cut my throat, I'm not bringing it to the internet because I have a problem with you. No, we know, Queevy, you wouldn't cut my throat. And I wouldn't cut your throat. People do cut people's throats, but to bring it to the internet is not the solution. All I'm just telling you, like, if a person tell me we don't want nobody on this show, all right, I'll go make another show. That ain't gonna make me or break me. And then you talking about then they'd rely on where we not streets, but you show up to this man business with a mask on, talking about you gonna kill everybody here. A lot of stuff is you being Obama, man. All
Pump
your
faking.
food, all your pump faking, and then at the bottom
Don't
line,
bluff. Like that should be on the news.
yeah,
Spray it up or shut up.
You pump
just,
faking.
hey.
You pump faking because you need an audience. You know what I'm saying? Then the bottom line is when it come down to it, you're not gonna take the fifth. You're gonna say he done this first. I'm not gonna let nobody trick me out of my freedom over something stupid, man. I'm asking y'all, can we love each other? And I'm tired of y'all embarrassing us as DC men because the ladies are laughing at y'all. The ladies are laughing. The ladies are laughing at you, man.
And let's just be clear. There's a lot of egregores. Y'all go, look that one up. There's a lot of thoughts and energies and things pervasive in our society, right? Where you got men acting like women, we got men carrying women traits, you got women that's acting like they dudes. A lot of people confused, a lot of people looking at shorts and baddies and internets and love and hip-hop and all this foolishness, and they don't even understand their role because they don't have knowledge of self and understanding, which is everything. Which if you don't have that, that's a problem. So we all need to, if we all had knowledge of self and understanding, it could be accountable. Like me and Bam was talking about, surprisingly, you could be accountable. If I can't show this next man love or just see what somebody doing and get them respect, then I'm envious and I'm jealous. That's
true.
I won't say it's a female trait, but
it's a female trait.
Yeah.
To worry about another man is a female trait. And like I say, the only reason I'm speaking on it is because we getting embarrassed. We embarrassed. It's an embarrassment. Then you say we part of DC culture. But you notice, hey, Chief, check this out. You notice the real go-go people that's been around before us, they didn't say nothing.
They didn't.
No, they didn't. Guess what?
I'm being the Aqua.
We allowing them, and people are allowing them to come on with all this bullshit. She right, you do supposed to weed out the ones that's all right, then just separate yourself with them. Or your household, you can separate yourself, but also by you walking the right way, maybe people will follow you. Maybe people will follow you more if you go about it the right way.
Like Jesus, right?
Yeah, maybe.
I ain't no Jesus freak, but so let me say this, because a couple joints Queeby said about like, and like we need to tap into getting some of the money back. I'm all about justice. I know I definitely feel like it's some money that should have been allocated differently. That's the thing. But I'm not going on. That don't wake up. That don't drive me every day. But right? I'm just gonna push forward and do what my due diligence. And then at some point, it might be an understanding to do that, or it might be more money because my glass is half full, right? It's never in lack. So then maybe we'll tap into the later. But I'm definitely, I hear y'all.
Okay, let me ask you a question. So if I go, you telling me, if I go get a check from the government for $50,000, I'm obligated to share it with you? Am I obligated? If I go get my check, I must share it with you? I do what I want to do with that check. They gave it to me to see fit. Can't nobody tell him what to do with his check. So why you trying to tell another man what to do with theirs? Even if it's taxpayers' money. Chief, if you get money, can I tell you what to do with your check, Chief?
Absolutely Chief, not. Because I was in position to get the check. I did what I had to do to get the check. I want you to speak on that. My man, Reed Gideon, this is my good guy. I ain't even seen what he said. Give me about 2 minutes.
What do you
go on what you was just.
Say it again, Chief. I can't. You gone. But if you get money, can't nobody tell you how to spend the money, man. That's all I'm saying is go get your own money. Queeby, go get your own money. You smart. Y'all go get your own money. Don't keep bashing and don't keep making everybody, and I ain't saying Queeby, but everybody don't keep making us look like a fool. You sit around and you making memes and you disrespecting another person, I don't look at the person that you making a meme about and laughing. I look at you like you crazy. Like that's some coon, that's some clown boy shit. You know what I'm saying? Then I look at men just don't do nothing like that. If you're a man, you'll stand on business and you'll handle your own business. And that comes from all of us that's in go-go. That comes from all of us in the culture and life, period. It's all types of different avenues that you could go and get money. No, you don't have to stand out here and hustle drugs. That ain't what I'm telling anybody. It's a lot of businesses out here, but I'm not going to spend my time worried about nobody else getting no money. I'm gonna get money, and this is what I told him years ago. But he flew off the handle. I'm gonna kill you. He flew all off the handle. You know what I'm saying? What's he saying right here? What's up, fam? The game had changed, and folks not trying to keep doing the same old methods no more. What's the same old methods? Also, it's a lot of hate keeping, and folks not rocking with the same circles, just recycling the same old ways that ain't advancing the culture. And as far as rap in the go-go scene, it's only certain styles of hip-hop rap that really fully respected in the go-go scene. It should be loved across the board, no matter what the style and approach is, as long as it's fire. But everybody got their preference. You're right. I don't think there's no prejudice or no certain style that anybody accept in go-go. And I don't understand what you say, we searching for a change. What you say, you searching for a change. People want to see go-go do different. Go-go has already advanced. Go-go is worldwide. But we don't recognize that because you're looking for the big check. Instead of creating your big check right here. You can create your big check yourself.
But so that wasn't Joe, that's my man. But
no, I know that's your man.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
you ain't even responding to. Yeah,
been around. Nah, but so these comments late, Goody. I've been trying to.
Go ahead.
So Joe, I'm just. He said, my man, this guy's trying to get a job. This at 8:37, 8:38. Man, main focus seems to be call me on like ASAP. Joe said put me on. You want to bring Joe in? I don't know if he's still in here.
Man, we already had enough, man.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, we gonna go to 10:30 with that.
Yeah, tell him, man. And I ain't gonna go ahead. Go ahead to answer their questions. Let's answer all these people. Yeah. Only problem with go-go is lack of original in go-go music. I ain't gonna say that because go-go has his own original. Go-go been making.
Nobody even knows there's a lot of originals out there.
Man, Overnight Scenario, Saudi. Go-go been making original music. There's so much original go-go music out there, just that we not getting played on the radio because of stuff like this, because of the division that we have. We're not showing no unity. If y'all was having any type of unity, we'll block all the radio stations for not playing go-go music. Why don't we come? Let's do this. Won't everybody get together and make their own go-go radio station and put it on FM themselves? And that way we always can get played. Also, we need to get back to original music and go-go. Nothing wrong with adding certain covers to the sets. But what made go-go strong when we was coming up was the fact that everybody's style was different and original with original songs. That's what we saying. There's a lot of, you got Say Two making original songs. You got WAP. God damn. You got WAP making original songs. You got there's so many original songs around that's been around for so long. Frank and Scooby made original songs. Essence always made original songs. Junkyard made a whole lot of original. Every time you turn around, Junk got an original song. So it's a lot of original songs. The problem is the DJ's not playing. New Impressions got a whole bunch of original songs. The Men, they got a whole original album. It's just that the DJs are not playing it. So which we need to get all this energy that we got. Why don't all of us come together and create our own radio station?
Let me just say, I got XM radio in my car, and I'm a musician and producer. and I'm old school. I be listening to old school, but I listen to comedy a lot on my XM radio. But sometimes we turn on FM. I'm listening to Joe and Nina and Easy Street, because Easy Street is a hell of a DJ. Let's just be clear, right? I catch the Saturday night go joint and Shorty, and I'm hearing Chris from TOB, Scooby joint on there, not like you know, and Christmas songs in this season. So I'm hearing certain stuff, but it don't be Raheem joint on there, but it be like it's always certain stuff that come through. And I, as a producer, I can't say it's necessarily better, but the politics or whatever, but it's a lot of original music. Hey dog, I just scrolled down. It's so many comments that I missed, but
Go ahead.
This not what it's about. We're gonna try to catch whatever, you know. Somebody got documented paperwork. I don't know if that's Ron Moulton. Of course, he did time. We already know he came out and did the Pieceaholics. Okay, so you're gonna put me on or not? All right, I'm sorry.
Nah, man, no, we
Probably
ain't
two gangsters.
we away from that. Let's keep moving.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to look, because we got we rocking.
That problem is that gangster shit don't belong to go. Take your feelings to the altar. I don't know what that means, but come on, go to the next.
Okay.
We addressed a lot of Queevy stuff. Go to the next one.
I'm just saying this, Joe Jack. And
go to the next one.
We don't want you to take over the show.
All right, go ahead. The next one. Move to the next. Man, move to the next.
Yeah, we're gonna find something. Hold on, let me read them first. False. Oh my God, what are you talking about? Okay.
What's the
topic this evening is resolution.
And resolution.
Problems and resolutions. You know. Yeah, nah. Right, okay. I'm sorry. Right. Thanks for speaking on right now.
As far as what he's speaking on right now is a mindset and how the thing. Okay, I mean, that's your opinion. I'm not gonna take that. What's his name? This your man? What's his name? How you pronounce that?
All right, Gideon Peoples Renard.
Yeah, okay, that's it.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Hold up. Brother Shabazz. Yeah. Okay. Hey, look. Hey, we gotta keep this thing moving because ain't nobody sending nothing to the Cash App. And we cooking like shit, Joe Jack. Love and respect. But you know, you was on here and you could come on this motherfucker again and talk your talk, because you definitely gonna a crowd pleaser. You get people watching.
Your ratings went up, huh?
Yeah, but now, hey, look, I'm looking at this joint. We cooking. So, but I'm just saying, if you're loving the content, right there, goddamn, because this shit don't be easy. You know what I'm saying? But everybody's gonna sit back and complain, like you said. And a lot of times it's the fans that don't got no dog in the fight. Which is cool, but the fans, they do got a dog in the fight.
Hold on. Hey, Chief, you wrong.
The patronizers of Go-Go who pay weekly for 2 and 3 times a band a week, like it's nothing else in the world like this. So no disrespect, but y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like,
hey Chief,
we see behind that curtain.
Chief, that's what I'm talking about. The fans can say what they want to say.
Yeah,
the fans get their own, but I'm talking about people that's supposed to be together. Now, Queevy say that's the same thing as fighting the government back. Ronald Moulton not part of the government. He the one that got money from the government. Now, all I'm saying is go get your own money. Let's lay off of him. Create your own. That's all I'm saying. If y'all smart enough to know this man stealing, create your own entity in yourself where you don't have to rely on them. Just like I tell bands say this promoter don't let me on the show. Get your committee. Start your entertainment company. Throw your own shows. That's
okay.
What. Yeah.
So I'm looking at these comments. You lying? I have produced everything. Man, let's go hard drive for hard drive. Produce? What we talking about? Produce? Like music? Like what we talking about? Because all I know is my produce. Come on.
What are you talking about? Yeah.
Yeah, man, like we gotta. So look out for the Up podcast, man. My man, the good brother Roland. We got an extension of this, and we gonna be. exclusively be talking to the people and the B-sides and the underdogs, and we gonna really get this in, because that's the thing. I'm trying to look through these comments and I can't. And I appreciate everybody for tuning into the Cheef and Go. This has been a great episode, man. It just keeps getting better and better. I'm just grateful. God is good, man. But I've been appointed for this. Like, this ain't something that, you know what I'm saying? It's just, this is something bigger than me. I cannot explain it. These people want a job from Ramo or not? Man,
I got money. What I need? I mean,
I don't care about none of that. I can stop this shit tomorrow. I don't care nothing about go-go if I wanted to. That's just a part of me, but that's not, man. Come on, like, y'all gotta, people stuck. Young go-go is cool.
And out of all of that,
I love, man, to the core. It's in my DNA, but I'm way bigger than that. So no, I don't want a job from Ron Moulton or Go-Go Ventures or Darren X. I don't care about the awards and none of that. Because I can lock myself in a room and make something better than that. I'm sorry.
Slim, hey, Chief, how long we been making music? Original music.
Oh my God.
We've been making original music for a long. Slim, we got bangers. I mean, but the DJs, we have to, sometimes we don't get the DJs behind us. You know, he said you could go Google this shit right now. And
so I was talking about the you know, these joints from earlier. I was talking about the showing us the money, but I'm not disputing that he's not factual, because Joe be doing his work. Right? He turned me on to a lot of information. That's what I'm saying. I love this guy. I love everybody.
Yeah,
right? Like we're saying, we just trying to become, like, we trying to come to a resolution. We trying to sit at the table and have, you know, conversation where we can have progress instead of having our guards up. Yeah, nigga, you stole my girl type shit. I mean, it's like,
that's where we at.
Like, Joe, I understand the character he created and all that. Like, Joe opened up some door. I can't take nothing away from Go-Go Ventures, but now it does seem like it's become a little redundant, bro.
Redundant.
You know,
but it's not. Hold on.
Let's get off. You here because we had our conversation.
Let's get off of him, Chief. It's not just about him. So no, it's not. Off of that. It's not just about him, but it's a lot of let's leave him alone. Let's not even mention his name no more. No matter, even with the comments he bring up, he want whatever he say, he right. Because we can't never change. You can't never change nobody's mind. I think is, man, I'm asking, can all of us, can you take a challenge and stand with your fellow Go-Go member and y'all just keep pushing and stop all the negativity on the internet? Stop talking bad about each other, praise each other, and keep it moving, because the outsiders are looking at us and they calling us clowns. They calling us dead clowns. That's what they calling us, a divided city. And we only strong if we stand together as numbers, man.
Because outside looking in, they saying these niggas arguing about pots and pans,
right?
Because a lot of them look at it like that. They haven't been exposed. Which a lot of people have been exposed now. But a lot of people say, man, and I don't like that shit anyway. I never got with his pots and pans, and they sitting here arguing and trying to say that hip hop come from this and this and that, and they don't know the facts, and they just make us look crazy. While all eyes on us with the front porch and all these things that's going on, right? We need to be standing in unity. You know, we need to be standing in solidarity. We need to be showing these people what we really are. It's a lot of comments. I'm not fuck the comments, but I mean,
let's ask them.
No, it's too many, and most hold up.
Let's ask. We just ain't gonna answer certain. We try to talk to them. Let's move to some people that we haven't answered yet. Ain't there some people who ain't answered yet, Chief? Slow down, man.
I am, but it's hard to hold up. It's hard to, man. I'm a one-man army. One chief, no Indians. That part right there. Hold up. So hold on. Let me go back up. Hey, dog. Hey, with people tuning in, that's the most important thing, because dialogue changes things. Communication.
Yeah, if they don't get anything out of anything, I don't want no problems with nobody. I just want people to stop. I mean, I never back down. I never ran.
Yeah, I feel you. Ain't no shit, but it's just like, bro,
I got bullet holes in my body from the Go-Go music. We fought the police up at the 909 spot in Silver Spring behind Go-Go music. But what I'm saying is, man, can we get along? Because outsiders are looking at us and they calling us straight up
We
clowns.
on a big stage
And
with
then,
tiny desk concerts,
and
just
if we
everything with
work,
the internet, with the Commanders games and the bands playing with the
if we
Commanders.
work together, another solution to come out. But the first thing, we have to stop the argument and stop it. And everybody that like a person post that make a meme out of another person, you're part of the problem. Everybody that support a post, when they making a post about another person, you're the problem also. So stop giving them support about that. Let us try to come together, and out of that, another solution to come. If you work together and you come in as big, it can go further. Like with Big G went and show love at the plug-in band. Show love to each other. Post your man music. And let me post my, like Cheef got a record out. I'm gonna post Cheef record. I'm gonna play his streams. You know, let's post each other music. Let's stop competing with each other. And we're not competing with each other. I seen a post where somebody called us crabs in the barrels. DC dudes ain't never been no crabs, Slim. We never been no crab. I got love for all DC men, but I got love for stand-up men, not no men that sit around and create problems with other men, man. It's not even, I don't agree with everything Ron do. I don't agree with everything nobody do, but I'm not going to get on the internet and rant about it. I mean, I can say one thing about it, then I'm going to move on, because I'm going to keep moving on to the stuff that I'm trying to get done. If you worry about your own grass, I planted this seed. I did my job. I don't need to do no more about this. I don't need to prove nothing. I'm a nobody, but nobody Star Wars. I ain't ducking nobody. I'm not trying to start no trouble with nobody. But us as people, we need to stand on our own business, especially as men. We need to stand on our own business. That's real life, man. And people can continue to say and feel however way that they want to feel. You know, if we stand together, we'll get a lot more results. You get more bees with honey than you do with shit.
Absolutely. I'm just looking through these comments, and there's a lot of crazy work.
Is it from other people? Address something from somebody else that we ain't.
I ain't gonna say nothing. But look, we're gonna do this. We're gonna pivot, right? Because yeah. Hey, one thing about that, Slim. So what I did see is like I said, it seemed like a certain strategy that was going on. All respect due. Look, I'm taking notes. I'm like, oh. So I'm like, all right. So I'm putting up, the silhouette and nobody, and we doing that. Boom, boom, boom. I'm like, all right. And y'all sent me the drop out of nowhere. Oh,
don't talk about that.
I love Lil Boogie, Slim.
Oh my
I think I'm closer to Lil Boogie.
I'm about to disconnect. I think the connection is bad.
No, don't do that. No,
I think the connection is bad. You are too much of my business.
This is real grown man shit. And I seen that and I said, hey, I ain't gonna say it if you don't want me to say it. But much respect. That shit made me smile. It made me smile just thinking about it. And I love that for y'all. And God damn it, that's what it's about. So let's go to the positive, because that's what we're about. But yeah, it was some nasty work in them comments.
I
and guess what? I'm ready. Gotta get the fatty. Curry something heavy. My mind is my 9 lines deep like D. Gregory. Keep the flow steady. Always got that Betty. About time for me to shine. These Bamas ain't ready. Your dinner like spaghetti. Breakfast like jelly. All right, we talking about.
What you read? That's your rap?
Yeah, that's one of my classics that nobody know about. I said we got original. It's 2008. But like, yeah, we been doing it, man. Come on, bro.
Let's go to another comment. Let's go to somebody comment.
It ain't much more. Let me see. My shit going off. I don't even know. But look, man.
That's why I put my joint as nobody. I don't need nobody sending. What's it? participate. You're having the conversation.
Yeah,
Y'all
appreciate it. No.
appreciate y'all having the
Yeah,
conversation.
I'm not gonna go into that because this other shit gonna start a war. I'm not
No,
even.
he said no, I'm not gonna come
No,
on.
not that.
Oh.
But yeah, everything else. Man, look.
That's why I need. That's why
But
I
this
was
is
saying,
positive shit, you know.
man, tag me to y'all live shows, bro. Okay. So Steve, you a DJ? Andre Stevenson is a DJ.
You look like it, and probably my cousin, because we
Hey,
got
get him
the
so we can
Steven.
sit here. So we can sit here some music
Yeah.
because we need the DJs on our side, and that's what I'm saying. Why don't we instead folks focusing all our energy on the go-go or wherever else? Why we don't start us a radio station on mainstream radio?
Yeah, I
Why
mean,
we can't?
we got to get to Kathy Hughes, and we got to tap in.
No, we
And
don't.
Go-Go
Do
Royalty
we?
doing something, you know.
Do we need Kathy? I ain't talking about no internet radio station.
You
Do we
talking about
need?
Kathy Hughes? Yeah, we got to figure out how to tap in. And
But
it
yeah,
ain't about
but
talking shit about them all goddamn day.
hey, Chief, if we all come together, it's so many of us in the community, we can form our own go-go radio station like 1450 used to be. We can form our own radio, but we too busy beefing with each other. So we can't do it. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
If we all form our go-go, if we all come together, it's so many things that we can do.
Okay, so now it's not go.
It's not good original music. Name them.
No, what do y'all consider good? Because
The
I'm not
men.
gonna lie. Some of the Essence joint what they did with
Nah,
DJ
New
Cool.
Impressions. New
No,
Impressions
some of the
got
shit, Junkyard new joint, it's not as good as Rough It Off. Essence,
man.
some of the Essence new shit is
New
not as
Impressions.
good as Overnight Scenario. I'm
What's
not
that?
saying that, but I'm saying it's artists. Bravo Reg, you got Ricky Angles, you got Ali the Great, you got Chiefism, you got Goody. What's your shit on iTunes?
Who you talking to me?
Or do you
Hey.
you might even put this shit on iTunes? It's a lot of shit. And even the go-go bands, if you go search TCB, if you go search
Right.
UCB,
New Impressions.
New impressions. This shit gonna come up. Even if you go to one of these
There's a
artists,
lot of go-go
it's gonna
music.
come up in the algorithm. It's a lot. So if none of it is good to you, then maybe we should
go. And then it's a lot, man, like I said, go-go is a matter of opinion. And reason why go-go can't be good to a lot of people because a lot of people is brainwashed by the radio. Mm-hmm. See, you got to understand, you was talking about it when you started talking about the calendar. The way we act is chemically induced. You know, they playing with our mind through the radio frequencies.
It's called programming.
Yeah, you getting programmed. So that's why you got these people running around, I'm going to kill you, because you're being programmed to act a certain way. You being programmed. The radio teaches you, keep yelling, stop the violence. But in reality, the radio is the ones who's promoting the violence. The news promote the violence. Where we get the term going postal from? We got it from the news. No. So now every time everybody get fired, they're going to go postal on their job because this is something that the news then put in your head. That's the same way with music. Your music, that's why we like, our lifetime. You didn't even know what the hell they were saying. But right. You played it so much, your brain was transformed into like it. Your brain was programmed like, and that's the same way where you at with music. You're not accepting the new music because your brain been programmed so much to hear something that you already is used to hearing. You know, so that's true. But it's a lot of original music out here. You know, and we releasing a lot of new music in the 2026.
Oh, it's coming, man. Yeah. Do you understand how much I've been sitting on and through the we talking about 2003 through 10 and 11, and I'm I got my team, and it ain't ready because I was worried about that. What's gonna fit on the radio? What the DJ?
And I was going through that. I was going through that a lot too.
But then I listen to it now, and they be like, "This shit could play right now."
Yeah, I listen
today, and because it was before its time, and it's timeless. But let me just say this: it was a lot of things in these comments that was said. They ain't never scared. hey, guess what? I'm appointed by God. I ain't never worried about, you know what I'm
If
talking
a
about?
person,
So look. It's been a lot of love coming through about what I, put out about this, with Huggabucks, right? Clips and stuff. It'd be unbelievable, bro. The comments. It's unbelievable, but it's true.
hey Chief, let
Because
me
the
say this.
impact, and I never looked at it like that. And it's surprising to me. But we came from a time and an era that was just different. And like I said, I ain't looking for no handouts, no accolades, but they right there, right? That's my award. I don't care because I'm even bigger than that. Because that was when I was a fucking 20-year-old or 18-year-old. I was playing
Yeah.
with Prop and Benny and them at 22 with no practice. And this, you know what I'm saying? For a moment, playing with Soul Patrol with the EU niggas. Like, bro, I done play with everybody. I done rock with the best of them, crank with the rest of them. Sexy, I'm addressing. I'm a certified veteran. Look, this kind of thick you can't get with no medicine. Me and my nigga Goody, you can't,
Nobody.
man, hey, look, we ain't gonna
Hey,
do it.
hey,
But like
it's just
it's
like,
the original music, man. It's all love. If y'all ain't showing love, then get out the way. You
yeah,
know,
it
this
ain't.
this, this is the one thing I did want to say.
Go ahead.
But with these numbers, 15 million was put in and this and that. So, and I do, like I said, I'm looking at it. I'm not saying all that. So I'm not saying it's false, but it does seem like it's a lot of money that has been put into events, right? And some of these events have a historical nature, right? With certain bands or whatever, that's like, oh, okay, yeah, this kind of preserving the culture in that way, right? But
Right.
we need to find how to educate, right? Because that's part of the go-go plan. I read it, right? We got to preserve, and me and Sean Mackay, 46 Smoke Gun Sean, it sounds very close to the mission statement he had when I came in to So Swag, right? Yeah, we got to preserve the culture of live music. Like basically these youngins playing instruments and learning music because this is such a thing. It's such a great thing for your life, right? It's so many aspects of learning music that just elevate your life, right? That save your life from the hood. When we talking about these nonprofits and all that, moving forward to like why is this? We need to find out how we get funding allocated to the studio and this facility, this compound. We go back to Fela Kuti. How do we make a compound that has a spot where these kids can learn drum, percussion, horns, whatever? We got teachers. We got teachers in go-go. We got Roy Battle. We got Shell, right? We got Cherie, right? We got people that teach. Blazing Brian, I can't think of all their names right now. We got people that's actually teaching. How do we, or just people that understand that could teach? So we got. I'm sorry, I'm hitting my mic because this is. Hey, look, this is the part right here. We talking about how do we extend this to these youngins to keep the culture going? How do we extend it to the youngins to learn instruments, to learn to gain confidence, the memory? It's so many things that come from learning an instrument. And then we got a room for podcasts because that's the new thing. Everybody got a podcast, right? Then we got a joint for photography and video. Then we got a joint that you go in after you record the music, mixing and mastering, and you learning that, or you just getting it done, right? We got these. It's a whole building that we could create called the Funk. You know what I'm saying? The Funk School. Fuck the Go-Go School. It's bigger than Go-Go, right? Because the hip hop artists can come here too. And how do we take some of this funding and allocate it to a place, a one-stop shop where you can come and learn everything, whether it's go-go hip hop, we got coaches, we got the OGs from every category and aspect of the game, you know, learn your IRC codes all the way to, like I'm saying, marketing, you know what I'm saying, till you go out that door with your finished product, right? And it does seem like we're doing a lot of shit for the party. And and that goes back to a lot of niggas, which this band hopping, and yeah, I'm just gonna go get my number. And yeah, I just want to go out. I'm gonna play with this band and this band. Maybe two bands on the same night, right? where that shit just becomes it's blurring the lines. Like what you talking about? The same Congo player for both bands and people getting their money. No disrespect. We got to have conversations about this. And then, so I'm just saying, how do we figure out how to differentiate and find out what matters and what doesn't matter? But like I said, teaching the people to go from A to Z. For like I came in the game with some great tutelage, right? 16 and all the way out the door. Because if it wasn't for these guys that I came in and learned from, which I bucked at these niggas and talk shit and all that, right? Same niggas flew me in with the legends, right? But I learned a lot in that process. Saying all that to say, a party is one thing, an event. Okay, all right. And every now and then we need an event to display this. But how do we get to the core of it and cultivate the culture to extend it further with all these understandings of what the culture is? And maybe some of that money should be allocated towards that. But we're not going to get that by making the Pixar videos about the Gap 2 villain. God damn it, Joe Jackson. I'm sorry. I'm going to say his name.
That's the point I'm trying to make. We're not going to get nowhere by keep beefing with each other. The only way we're going to get somewhere is to try to show each other love. If we beef, something eventually is going to happen to one of us and our numbers is going to get depleted. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Hey, Slim, you don't pay no attention because if somebody listen, hey Chief, if somebody sends something over the internet and they do something, their brain is not think about it, man. Yeah. You sending threats.
They never play their Barnetts.
Never play that Barnett.
You need the bulletproof vest.
Never
play the Barnett.
The 909.
You need people that play their Barnetts in the 909 in them comments.
Right,
and so this is what I'm gonna tell you about earlier, Goody. Oxen Run Pop.
Yeah, we had to play that.
Oh.
Bald Eagle. Hold on, no.
Bald Eagle.
When you had to go up in the cut and you couldn't get out, it's on Hawk running sound for all
this life.
Yeah, we up there. We in Bald Eagle playing. Yeah. Hey. It wouldn't have been the same thing because when we bumped into each other, it wouldn't have been. It's not like that. It's not like the situations that. So I'm just asking us, can we get along, man? We supposed to be grown people. What is 2026? We supposed to be grown, but you still want to keep. I think. Look, what's the boy name? Papoose made a meme about 50 Cent today. I didn't look at 50 Cent. I thought Papoose was crazy. Anytime the person make the meme, I think that person is crazy. I don't think the person who you making it about, and I say everybody that like that person post, you part of the problem, man. You part of the problem because we keep dogging each other in DC music. We can't get along. We keep dogging each other in DC business. We can't get along, and it shouldn't be like that.
Yeah.
So
no, I have got to. You can go. But I've got to bring this nigga in.
All right, go ahead and bring him in.
Because this might, you know what?
If any threats and stuff, man, just disconnect them. I'm not going to respond to no threats, and I'm not going, we're
not about to do that, but I just need to hear. And I mean, if it ain't, I'll cut this whole motherfucker.
Yeah, you can delete it at any time. Yeah. If it get out, you hear the way we talking. If it get outrageous, that's a man. If it get outrageous,
man. Hey, come, hey, hold on. Let me find this nigga now. Get what? Yeah, I don't think he know who I am. That's the thing, because he's definitely come across like he ain't know who I was a couple times. Hold up, pause, Joe Jackson. Pause yourself.
Hey man, don't
hype dude.
Chief,
hold up.
If it's that extravagant, Chief, don't.
It ain't nothing like that.
Then don't do it, Chief.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, nah.
Nah, don't do it because there's no need, man. What we gonna call if we're not fixing the situation, we're creating more problems.
Absolutely, but you know,
if we're not fixing the situation,
I just know.
If is Queeby there? Do Queeby want to say something?
I ain't seen her in a minute because she's, she's not. going.
See if somebody else want to say something, but now we ain't got time to be arguing with nobody. All we did was state it out. We want everybody to get along. If he don't understand that, then let him make his move. Let him do. Don't even. Hey, Chief, you can't respond. Chief, you bigger than that. You can't respond to certain things.
I mean, he definitely don't want everybody to get along. Oh, he definitely called me on my phone crazy a couple times.
Then guess what?
But that's just what he do.
Everybody that roll with him should know who the problem is.
But
if you don't, even if you getting funding or something, you lose all your cool points when you start acting like a bounder.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying. He can be smart, but also his power can go and it can hurt him at the same time. And you just like he said, he don't even remember talking to me. He don't know, never have a conversation. That proves another point what I just said. Everything. Why keep beefing with or starting arguments with everybody? You don't even remember who you starting arguments with. You done threaten everybody in. I don't even understand how you threaten everybody in go-go. And I mean, that's crazy, man. I ain't getting all into that. I just wish we all can get along and love each other.
Oh, so now he's saying I'm playing a dangerous game. So I might not. Yeah, you're right, Joe.
Yeah, don't put him on.
I ain't gonna put you on here because it might have to. Yeah.
I mean, Slim, the man bluffing. You don't even know when to go. Man, don't respond to that.
Come on. Yeah. No, because I'm about.
Now we not responding to that. Hey, Chief.
I think people could think because I'm light skinned, I play with the Huggerbuck, man.
Nah, Chief.
And I be trying to be real cool.
Hey, Chief.
I love everybody, but this might need to be something that need to happen on the
Chief. Hey, Chief, guess what? Chief, guess what? This wasn't the first time that he has threatened. If this wasn't he had already been on your line a long time ago. He threatened everybody that he has threatened, everybody should be dead by now.
Hey, let me put this on just so he knows. Man, I don't be giving a fuck about none of that. Hold up. I'm on some sucker shit. Spell it.
Man, stop.
Fucking that means you don't want to come on. You want to just do it in real life.
Hey, Chief, we ain't got time for that. Chief, no.
Yeah, nah, I really don't.
Yeah, we ain't got time. We're not here to create confusion.
Hey, Joe. We got to. Hey, look. This is the thing. I control it all.
If he wanted to kill somebody, everybody on the go-go circuit to be dead.
I control it all. Hey, you are. Hey, Joe is funny as shit. I gotta bring him on, Slim. Because this is about to be great. Now we're gonna have a great conversation. Cause he do shit to well, I sent you the link, nigga. Oh, I'm a loser now. I sent you the link. I think my phone say Joe Jack. I sent you the link. Huh? I sent you the link, bro. I sent you the link. The business is over. This show is over. I don't see Joe Jack in my back.
They say, look, listen to what your man just say. Chill out, y'all. Let's get back to business. He right. We don't have time, Chief. You getting distracted, Chief. We don't have time for that.
I don't. I'm done.
All right, man. You come on, man.
I'm done.
I'm about getting money, man.
I would have liked to have a little back and forth banter. I sent this nigga the link.
Hey, Chief, we already planned.
That's definitely the right joint.
Chief,
that's definitely.
Hey, Chief.
We got Merry Christmas.
Hold up, motherfucker. Chief. We planted the seed.
Yeah.
Now, if everybody
great show, bro.
Now let's move on.
Oh, there you go. Great show. Show your face. You ain't coming in with that logo, nigga. You better show your face.
Now let's move on. We planted the seed. Let's move on.
We said don't get baited. Man, I'm him. I don't know.
Sweet said don't get baited.
Yeah, that's what C Mill said. It's my cousin.
That's right. He right, man.
Baited. Yeah, baited for a great conversation that's gonna get views.
It's not.
This nigga talking his crazy talk.
Because the man gonna say he gonna kill everybody in the studio.
Yeah, but if this nigga picture don't pitch up, if this nigga the picture don't pop up backstage, because what a lot of us like. So let me just be clear. A lot of what I see. Let me take this commit.
What's the topic, fellas? Let's just go here.
Well, we covered the topic, and we could do that shit for 27 hours. But what I'm saying is, the morning Jay, it's like,
come on, why
does
you
Joe Jackson got to be off of Jay to say what he's saying?
Stop, Chief, stop. Let's not don't down his podcast.
I'm getting baited in.
Yeah, come on, man. He got a good podcast. That's his podcast. I'm just telling us, let's stop.
He don't got it. My podcast is the best motherfucking podcast. Ain't nobody fucking with the Cheef and Go.
You're not right, Chief. Let me tell you why. Because you doing
shout out to Derek and Scooby.
You're not.
Derek is my cousin. Hey, shout out to Jose and the Heartbeat. They got the live bands, but
we not in competition with nobody.
Shit won't be no shit.
Exactly, Joe. Hey,
this. Hold up. Let me mute you right quick. Let me be clear. Ain't none of y'all fucking with the Cheef and Go. We doing it for the culture, baby. Clap it up. Happy New Year to you, mother father ruckers. Oh shit. So like I was saying, yeah, nah, brother, we good. I'm getting out of it. I got shit to do. I got Grammys to win.
You not right, man. Let me tell you why. We are all in our own lane.
You say I'm not right? I'm not wrong. Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay, you straight.
How many times
I'm going to tell you. I'm sorry.
How many times we go through this conversation all the time, Chief? Everybody don't have your level of understanding.
Absolutely not. I'm intelligent. What I always tell beyond smart guy.
Yeah, everybody don't have his level of understanding. I'm gonna respect the man for his opinion, but you cannot keep disrespecting people and think us. It's time for all of us to say, Slim, don't make no more memes about. Not just him. Anybody, don't make no more memes about nobody in DC. If you supposed to be a DC homie, don't do it. It's time for us to stay there. And if anybody that's agreeing with that and liking their post, they part of the problem.
You have a lot of people sheep. Most people are sheep. They just follow what anybody says. Oh, he said this, yeah. You know what? Hey, get your ass off the internet. Go read a book.
Yeah, and
I'm not gonna do that to y'all.
And Chief, like I said, Chief, you trying to do something positive, and we want to try to find a solution. But I told us togetherness is a solution, and out of being together, another solution would come out of that. We have to work together, and if you work together, another solution would come out of that. We need to support each other, start streaming each other music.
Yeah.
We need to support each other podcasts. But first of all, stop dogging each other.
Exactly.
Because everybody got their own lane. And so, don't worry.
I'm probably going to the joints. I'm going to check it out. They doing a little tribute to the Bucks. Stomp called me, say, man, who going to represent?
Did Charlie?
Who? Stomp called me.
Oh, you said Stomp?
Stomp called me because I'm pretty sure the A-team is doing
the way they did Pleasure Joint?
Yeah, they doing the Queen. A-team is the house band, is what I'm thinking.
Oh. Okay.
Like they did Patti LaBelle at the porch. So he called me, say, hey, man, which Ron Moulton called me in like 2019. He said, man, we doing a tribute to, we're going to have a house band and we want front lines to come up. So Stomp said, who going to come up and do the Stomp? Whatever. Right. I'm going to fly my guys in. Charlie Fenwick ain't get that call. Huh? They don't get none of the call. I get the call. So.
Because you the face.
I mean, I'm the liaison. Pun intended. Becky and Tom. That's a whole nother show. But no, yeah, he ain't got his face on here, so that ain't good enough. But no, this was a great show. We had a lot of people tuning in. I can't even get to all the comments.
Hey, shout out. What about the new music? Don't a lot of people got new music coming out. Talk about the new music people got coming out. What's that? SOE just did a CD.
See?
But it wasn't all original music. They just did a CD.
Okay.
Lil Boogie got a CD coming out on the 5th.
Absolutely. What's it called?
You got it, Boogie, I think. Yeah.
You got it. But you think. So you don't want to talk about the grown man time shit that just happened. You want to get into that? Hey, I love it. I was so proud. But they'll see it. They gonna see it. They gonna put it together. But shout out to my cousin Ali the Great.
Ali, and you think about it, man. I'm a big fan of Chi Ali. I'm a big fan of everybody in Go-Go that's trying to do something. I don't agree with everybody, but I mean, I'm still like Malachi try to put music out. Everybody try to put music out, but we don't have the support of the DJs. My solution to that: make our own radio station. But I didn't say that about 5 times, and ain't nobody. Everybody worry about the $15 million. Let's put together. How many of us in the Go-Go circuit? What is 300? Why all of us can't put up $100 and make our own radio station?
Yeah.
But you too busy crying about somebody else. It's 300 of us. If each one of us put our own $100 up, that's our own Go-Go Awards. If each one of us put our own money up, that's our own venue. Put all of us together. Each one of us put up $100. Or do everybody have $100 or they don't?
Or we get the venture capitalists. I'm working on all those type of ideas, but Ali joint is called A Compilation of My Thoughts.
Yeah.
Definitely go check that out. It was something else I just remembered. God damn it. Ricky Angles, definitely What Did I Say? And Chiefism, I got multiple joints. Boogie You Got It Boogie coming out. It's so much, but damn, it was another artist in between there. Bravo Red, y'all. Make sure y'all. It's so many artists.
What's the joint that Chris T.O.B. is on? That joint rocking.
Whatever is his, because he puts his shit out.
That joint,
man, I can't remember the name, but it's on the radio. So he don't need no goddamn production, promotion. But shout out to Chris.
I'm just saying,
everybody who doing anything original,
Yeah, everybody.
And it find a way. So it's much love. The awards is the awards. Whether we choose to accept it or not. Are we going to be mad at people that
Lit Bang got originals that they working on. Tutu got originals. Tutu be putting out original music all the time.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. And granted, all of it might not be great. Some of Black Alley shit ain't great, but they playing in 5 or 6 other countries.
And guess what?
So who is it great to? And who's the determining factor? Like, what we doing? That's what I'm saying. Are we hating?
Ain't none of them on here. Animal, Casey, none of them ain't on here. Talk about something.
These comments are crazy, y'all. But I'm not gonna give them no life.
Ain't none of them on here yell about how the best they are and all that. Man is. We need to love each other and stay in our lanes. I told you it got so bad that the girls is laughing at us. What we gonna do? What the girls gonna do if the men keep acting like babies? You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do? What the girls gonna do if the men keep doing all the crime? Man, people need to just man up, man, and let's come together as one. And that's how you make it anywhere. And who gave me this formula? Scotty Beats gave me this formula a long time ago, playing with Scotty Beats used to mix my music, rest in peace, when I was younger. And he said, Goody, both from Southeast Sounds love you. And he said, but Goody, you look up the bow, but you need 20 bows to make it in the city. So at that time, I got on a mission that I was going to get Bo. I was going to try to get Kurt Bone, Taco. I was going to try to get all the heavy hitters together when I was younger to try to bring them together. I'm older now. So it's time for us to come together. But everybody ain't going to ride with everybody. You got certain people that dislike a person for whatever reason. You got together. Unity is the key. If like I said, if he is stealing money, it'll come to the light.
Because I believe in God and the truth.
Yeah, you can't worry. You can't keep worrying. Them crackers stealing money every day. Y'all be saying something about that?
And we still buying Nike. What we talking about? Oh, we could go for a whole nother hour.
Crackers, man.
We support the compressor every day.
Forward.
We want to talk about this. And let me just say that new weed is different than this old weed. That should have had you on Jupiter. I'm a Sag. That's my planet. But I'm just saying, facts. We talk about the man next to us instead of talking about the man in the mirror, and it's more especially the man that we gotta be there at 8:30 or 8 o'clock. And if you were here at 8:02, what you doing, Slim? I don't have that problem right now, and I try not my whole life. So let's just be clear. But yeah, it's a lot of reckless comments going on, but I love it.
Man, who cares?
I'm ready.
Guess what?
Get confetti. Go look it up. 2000. Just look up Chiefism. Look up that name right there. Where is that? Because sometimes it be opposite in the video. And look it up. On all streaming platforms. You're gonna find more music than you ever put out. All of you. Huh? Because I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. I rock with the best of them, crank with the rest of them. What we talking about, bro? That's all love, though. Boom, boom, notifications.
Yeah,
but it's all love, though. We just try and get to the root of the problem. And
the problem,
And
I say the problem, like I keep saying, the problem is we divided.
Exactly.
And like you just said, in the feds, you can't be. Nobody could be in the feds talking about another DC dude because he get ran. In no jail. The state up in Jessup, up in Hagerstown, you stay with the DC dudes. You don't talk bad about no DC dudes.
You don't have no choice
because we got to stay strong together.
Absolutely.
It's not the same way in life. If we remain strong, all my brothers and sisters. Let's fight the out-of-towners. You're going to show an out-of-towner more love than you're going to show a DC homie. I wasn't raised like that. Yeah. That don't make sense. Like I say, when them rappers came to town, we put them in the studio. They be in the studio with me, Wop. They used to be in the studio with the other guy, Keith Nine, and the other guy, I don't want to say his name, but the other guy, then we said, yeah, they are in the studio. But when we got them on that stage with that pocket, Chief, we tore their ass a new asshole because they couldn't keep up with the pocket.
Except Brad Jordan. And
for a long time, we had to show him, when he first, by the time that y'all see him now, he has gotten better. But when
he got to adjust because the swing is different than anything in the world. This shit
back in when he first started coming and rocking, when he did a song with Poe and them, he couldn't keep up with the pocket even until we had to put him. Then he came so much that he adapted. But at first he was lost. Man, don't get me wrong. I love Scarface, but I'm just saying all them rappers just couldn't keep up in the pocket.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we never. I remember, there's so many rappers that we came across that we saw them fold when we put them on drums. They complained the music too loud.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. They try to rap. They couldn't hear. They didn't know where they was at.
I was a nigga getting the complaints. Could you hear the softer?
Yeah. Oh, tell him don't play so hard. Yeah. Tell him the drums don't play so hard.
But it been the Biz Markies and niggas that just fit right in. These old school niggas.
Yeah.
And if Biz was here, he might be getting love at the Go-Go Awards. And Dougie and them do. And I know that's old. And definitely DC Scorpio and Stinky Dink should be represented, right? All the time. Trouble, Big Tony, Trouble Funk. So if these allegations or accusations are true and Big Tony called in and they said it ain't worth it, then that's disrespectful. And if we got to find a way, we ain't going to get none of the money back. Let's just look at the future. Let's get to the big money. Let's get to the industry money. Let's get to the money of the fans.
Chief, let me ask you this, Chief. He just stole money for this year, right? Ain't it's another year coming?
Yeah.
So why we don't go get the money for the next year?
Right. And let's be clear. The dominations and the people that's putting these names in, it wasn't for this year, right?
No,
that's not clear. They know these people from years. So I know what you're saying, but I'm just saying this is a whole lot of different levels to this. But this was a great show. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold you no more, good people. You know what I'm talking about? We ain't, I mean, we gonna plug in the show. I mean, the store. Or you ain't
Nah,
even trying to do that.
I'm
See,
nobody.
yeah, we
I'm
just talking
nobody.
to nobody right now.
Because you know why? Because I don't need to be solidified, man. I'm a great man at what I do. I ain't come here to get no notification. I came here to ask all of us, can we love each other and cut out the Bamash, to cut out the Bamash. That's all I to cut out the Bamash. You know what I'm saying? Can we? What you say? Don't stop. That's Queeby that said that. Don't stop. We sampling that.
No shit won't be no
No,
shit.
nah, y'all gotta go figure out who said that.
we
Shit
sampling
won't be
that.
no shit. Crazy. They real crazy.
We sampling that. Ain't that already a song though?
I don't know, but
That's already a song, Chief.
they done got to it. But hey, no,
That's on pen. Oh, it's always been a song. Don't start no, it won't be no. Don't start no. Man, that's been a song. You can't use that anyway. We already.
Oh no, Paradise Nails. She ain't
They
been on
already
that long.
did it. Yeah, they already did.
Okay, I ain't made a song out of it yet.
Don't start no shit won't be no shit. They crazy. They real crazy. They crazy. They real crazy.
Nah, this is my sound effect for the Cheef and Go. I was gonna make a beat out of it, but clap it up for Mr. Nobody. Congratulations on the nothing that happened
There's
last
nothing.
week
Hey,
at the
look,
Birch
and that's
Pier.
how. And you know why you said you nobody? Because when they run and start talking about, you know who was saying that? Who was talking all that trash on there? Nobody.
Right.
Look, these fools so green, they think a person Facebook name is their real name.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Come on,
Right.
man. So I'm nobody. So you run around and say, who was that guy that talk? Nobody. Hey, man.
Right. Yeah.
Hey. So when they want to go tell on them, who did that? Nobody.
Yeah. Like I say, all these bands and artists, you go perform and you just perform and you don't leave a USB, or you ain't in the back with your CD or a T-shirt you throwing in the crowd. Who you become? Nobody. They be like, that band they was cranking. It was a chick up there and a dude. Hey, what was their name? Nobody. Yeah. So just to bring it all home. But now, much love for all the participants.
If they
and
know,
viewers.
they know, Chief. If they know who I am, then they know I don't have to be. Yeah. I ain't have to be. I don't got to be
What's
solidified.
already known don't have to be explained, is what they say.
That's why. That's really why. Because I really did want to bring other people involved, because you know what I'm saying. I knew this conversation could get heated. I don't want them to tie other people. Like I don't want them to tie other people. Then there's certain people gonna be getting a phone call. That's your man up there. Woo woo. I don't really, you know.
Who man's is this, Slim? Who man is that? You got it. My man, pull up.
Yeah,
nigga, we lived through the 90s. Don't ride through the 13th Park was real.
Yeah, don't ride through Letroy Park. Don't drive through Letroy. Yeah, that was real.
Like, yeah, but nah, it's all love. We're just trying to open it up and expose all the conversations and dialogue and the communications that need to happen. I'm not picking no sides, but the truth and resolution. That's my side. Positivity, forward progress. But let me tell y'all, I don't have to do none of this. Go nothing. I'm that guy.
Hey, Chief.
I do this for real.
Tell them we don't want. Hey, Chief. We're not here to offend nobody, man.
I'm sorry. You're right.
For
the coach, I do it for the coach. You keep it cranking, Chief and Go.
If you're a leader, let's bomb on them other people outside of this city. Let's not bomb. This the DC card, man.
Well, anybody that's talking, anybody that don't respect. If they outside of the city and they respect us, let's not even bomb on them. Let's, you know what I'm saying? Let's figure out a way.
Hold up. Now, don't get me wrong. This how much I'm so DC. When Meek Mills and Ray J said what they said about Wale, we was all supposed to band together and go on them.
Yeah.
We were supposed to, all of us were supposed to come together. Even though if you're your own, I ain't saying Wale the best or whatever.
Right.
That's how DC man is. You can't just come at no DC man and think it's not gonna be no, hey, Slim, all of us coming together now.
Yeah.
And that's how we was all supposed to stand up for Wale. Ray J was supposed to stand up for Wale. Red Grant knew the assignment, and he came out of it, and he said he knew.
And Red Grant, come on through the Cheef and Go.
Yeah,
you already know the door's open. But
Red Grant understood the assignment. He knew, because that's a real deal. He knew, Slim, you just can't say what you want. We not having that.
He was on a bus somewhere like, hey, bro, you out of line.
Come on, man. We not having that.
Yeah.
Yeah, what it is. We not, what it do. Yeah, we not, and even I said in a lot of raps now, we stronger in numbers.
Yeah.
But we weak in division. So
absolutely.
Even if you can't stand with this man, you don't like the way he doing, he's stealing money, he a gatekeeper, whatever, or anybody. You don't like that person. I don't like everybody. But I'm not going to dog them on the internet, and I'm not going to cry on the internet about a situation. You feel
right, so what's the solution to that? You keep quiet until you have a conversation
with
him?
You pull up. You already said you pull up. If you can't talk to them, you plant the seed. I got a problem with you, Chief. My solution is not to come, hey, Chief, such and such. What our conversation is going to change your mind frame, whether you understand it or not. A seed is going to be planted. Now I step off and let the universe handle his business. After that, long as the respect is there,
right,
we can make something happen. But the moment disrespect starts happening, violence, is going to show its head.
It's a slippery slope. It's down.
Yeah, violence going to show. Now, then you will start coming well, nobody felt this way. But hold on, nobody did stand up over there. Maybe I can take the meat and spit out the bones. Maybe we can come together and find a mutual agreement right here. Like I say, our biggest problem with go-go music, we're not being heard. Make a radio station. Instead, you let 95 and 93.9 only give us a half an hour. Make our own radio station. Yeah. But then we can control the radio waves. But you know what? That's too much power. That's too much power to control the radio station or TV. You know how much power Metro World had? We ran the Metro World every Sunday and Wednesday.
Yeah, but or figure out a whole new thing that hasn't been thought of yet. Everybody crying about AI and this and this and that. Figure out something different that can market your joint that's bigger than terrestrial radio is not as much as it used to be. They playing it at Just Tires and stores and shit, right? And it's good. It's always a good thing. But we got so many other things. So figure out how to shut the city down in your own way, right? That's what genius is. That's beyond smart intelligence. Like figure out a way, study the game, and figure out a way. Like hey, everybody gonna hear this no matter what. Like when In the Club came out. That shit used to get on my goddamn nerve. The Bud used to get on my nerve. I'm like, man, the fuck.
But they play the Bud everywhere.
It was on KYS, PDC, this and that. I'm thankful for it now, but I remember back in the day, like, which is some arrogant. I don't know what that is, but and this was what it was at the time. But figure out a way to lock it down. It's new ways. Everything's changing every day. That's the thing. So we got to be thinking forward. And we got to, do our due diligence and understanding marketing and what's coming next. That's what intelligence is, or,
Hey, homie, we've been doing this for 2 hours. What we done or what we doing?
Oh, we done.
It's 2 hours and we got.
Yeah.
We
only did this with like Nikki Bonds and it's only been a couple people we did this with. So, but it's always good because we was rapping.
Yeah, the solution is,
and this message is coming in. We done. You hear me?
All right. Well, hey, I'm gonna call you a little bit later on. I start giving you the music. You can start playing the music probably next week. I'll give you a lot of music. We got a lot of Wisdom Speaks doing a lot of my production. My son doing my production too. So I'll give you a lot of the music. Listen to the samples and tell me which junks you want, and I'll send them to you.
Absolutely.
All
right, good people.
I'm gone, homie.
Gone. All right, Cheef and Go, another one. I gotta get out of here. But it's the Cheef and Go show. Hey, now that was a good one, man. You know, we gonna get into it for the culture. I'm not gonna talk too much more because we done went overtime, and you know, I'm gonna need hits for the cash app for that. Um, Definitely much love and respect. Happy New Year to everyone. Everybody tuning in. Getting out of here. Definitely got some new things coming for the new year. 2026. We're gonna get you right in the mix. And that's about it, y'all. Man, y'all have a great rest of y'all January 1st. And be safe. Spread love. Communicate. You ain't always right. You know what I'm saying? Be accountable. Have knowledge of self, more importantly than anything. You know what I'm saying? Look at what you add to a situation, always, in any situation, right? With your kids, with your parents, with a stranger in the street. Always look and say, what did I add? Like, okay, so did I? You know what I'm saying? Always look at what you added, you know, and there's a balance, right? You got plus and you got minus. Was it negative? Was it positive? Did I influence a person negative or positively? And was it my fault? And did I go into my ego too much? Or was I bitch ass nigga too much, right? And you got to balance that. And that's Jesus. Anyway, that might be over your head, but just keep studying. Y'all gonna catch up with me because we're gonna talk about a lot of this stuff on the Cheef and Go. I'm trying to get out of here. I gotta find my goddamn But now, much love. Oh, man, I don't know. Much love. This was a great show, though. It just keeps getting better and better every week. I don't know what to do. Is the Cheef and Go show? Oh God, why the fuck? It won't let me get out of here. Yeah, I'm just trying to. Oh, and stream. I'm out of here. Let me set my outro video. Y'all already know what it is. Cheef and Go. Spread love. Love yourself. And yeah. Okay. Be safe out there, more importantly than everything. But love yourself. Love yourself is the most important. Be safe. You know, stay blessed. Stay prayed up. But no matter what you believe, I don't know, whatever. You got to tap in. And yeah.
Cheef and Go.